A car is not a luxury, but a means of transportation. This phrase was said in a satirical Soviet novel back in the 1930s. In the USA, it became a reality thanks to Henry Ford and the assembly line. But in the Soviet Union, a car could be a status symbol or a tool of power. For most people, it was a dream and a wait that lasted years. So what was the Soviet auto industry really like? Was it original and progressive, or just a copy of the West with a delay of several years? We won't try to force an opinion on you. We'll simply show Soviet models side by side with their Western counterparts. And you can draw your own conclusions. So, get comfortable and let's get started. In 1932, the Soviet Union releases its first mass-produced passenger car, the GAZ. But this wasn't a Soviet innovation. It's a licensed copy of the Ford Model A. The USSR bought the blueprints, equipment, and even staff training from the Ford Motor Company. In 1936, the appearance of the GAZ M1 or the MKA. Once again, it's based on the Ford Model B. A powerful engine, stiff suspension, and adaptation for Soviet roads. But the appearance is clearly American. Ironically, this very model became a symbol of terror. The Black Raven that the NKVD used to take people away at night. After the war, the USSR tries to modernize. In 1946, the Pobeda appears. Streamlined design, integrated fenders, modern style. But put it next to a Chevrolet Fleetline and you'll feel something familiar. (1950) Zimgaz 12. The first Soviet VIP sedan. The design is very similar to the Cadillac Series 62. In 1959, the GAZ 13 Chaika appears. A representative car for the nomenclatura. But don't you think it looks almost identical to the Packard Caribbean? And even the next Chaika, the GAZ 14. Though more modern, still follows American lines. A long body, shiny chrome, V8. The GAZ 21 Volga, 1956, a stylish, serious star of Soviet roads. But again, let's compare it to the Ford midline. The next model, the GAZ24, is already more restrained. But the resemblance to the Holden HR from Australia is also no coincidence. And now ZIS 110, a direct twin of the Packard 180. The ZIL 111, again, is like the Packard Caribbean, and the ZIL 114 is a mix of Cadillac, Imperial, and Lincoln. Cars for the party elite were built based on Western models. After the war, blueprints for the Opel Kadett K38 were taken from Germany, and the Moskvich 400 appeared. Next, 402, 403, 407. Inspired by the Opel Olympia. The 408 and 412 are already straight-lined, like the Kadett A. But the 2141 from the 80s, a front-wheel drive hatchback, looks painfully similar to the French Simca 1307. Sapor is at ZAZ 965. Tiny, noisy, cheap. A spitting image of the Fiat 600. ZAZ 968. Now it resembles the NSU Prinz 4. 1966. The USSR signs an agreement with Fiat. The Italians build a turnkey factory in the city of Togliatti. In 1970, the VAZ 2101 rolls off the assembly line. A licensed copy of the Fiat 124. From here comes a whole family, 2101, 2105, 2107, and later the Samara 2108, 2109, which were already partially independent developments. The Soviet auto industry existed within a planned economy system. No corruption, no consumer, no innovation. Ideas were borrowed, designs were copied, factories were built turnkey, and ordinary people waited for years. So, did the car become a means of transportation rather than a luxury in the USSR? More likely, no. It was a symbol of privilege, and sometimes just of luck. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which Soviet car you liked the most and which one made you laugh. See you next time!